May is Better Speech and Hearing Month, and many people do not associate hearing loss with mental illness.
But experts say not being able to hear properly can be linked to feelings of depression and loneliness. CBS 2's Kiran Dhillon has a story.
Perfect. I'm going to move to the left side now.
48-year-old Tom Kirsting has struggled with his hearing since he was in elementary school. His condition has progressively gotten worse, and 5 years ago, it began impacting the New Jersey psychotherapist at work.
More and more of the people that were coming in, I was having more and more difficulty hearing them.
His wife, Krista, says the condition also impacted the couple at home.
Sometimes I'll find myself shutting down because he'll be like, what? And then I'll be like, oh, forget it.
Kirsting isn't the only one. A recent study found 15% of Americans between the ages of 20 and 69 have some trouble with their hearing. Audiologist Dr. Kristen Handel with Hearing Life says a growing number of young people are also seeing their hearing impacted due to increased headphone usage. She adds the pandemic has forced many to realize their hearing might be suffering.
Everyone's wearing masks and they can't depend on facial expressions, reading lips.
Dr. Handel says if you are struggling with your hearing, there are several things you can do. The first is to contact an audiologist who will complete a hearing test with you and perhaps recommend a hearing aid. Dr. Handel says getting help is imperative because long-time damage can impact memory and brain function. It also takes a toll on a person's mental health.
They feel insecure that other people are noticing that they're having a hard time. Social isolation and depression are very big issues.
As for Tom Kirsting, he says his quality of life has greatly increased since he received his own hearing aids 3 years ago.
The ability to hear, things that I didn't hear. The sound of all the, the insects and the crickets, on a nice summer night is it's powerful. It's very powerful.
The psychotherapist understands there may be a stigma with hearing aids, but he says if you are suffering, focus not on what you've lost, but instead on what you can gain by getting help. In Westfield, New Jersey, Kiran Dhillon, CBS 2 News.